Hey Titans, it's Friday, February 5th, and you're watching Cen10 News. In February, Black History Month is celebrated by millions. Here's Andrew Jones for more.
The month of February is known as Black History Month, and has been since President Gerald Ford made it official in the year 1976. But even before that, it's been celebrated in some form since the 1920s. Historian Dr. Carter Woodson started the tradition of Black History Month shortly after founding the Association for the Study of African American Life and History. It was in 1926 that he sent out a press release asking people to celebrate Black History Week in the second week of February, which has the birthdays of Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln. His idea was a great success, and people all over the country took the time to learn about the achievements and contributions of African Americans in U.S. history. In the 1960s, there was a shift to make it Black History Month instead of just a week-long celebration, and every president since Gerald Ford has endorsed the event each year. Nowadays, people in schools, clubs, and museums celebrate this month by learning about the history of African Americans in the United States and elsewhere. Black History Month is an opportunity to recognize the important contributions that African Americans have made, which are often overlooked in our history, and you are encouraged to take part in one of countless ways of continuing this tradition. This has been Andrew Jones for Cen10 News.
With the year of the ox quickly approaching, Jackie Lee interviews one of our very own Titans to learn more about Chinese New Year.
Chinese New Year is an important event all around the world. It marks the end of the year of the rat and the start of the year of the ox. We have gathered more information with Cherry Chu.
So anyone can celebrate Chinese New Year, but specifically Oriental Asian people celebrate Chinese New Year around this time in February, and we always welcome like a new zodiac animal from the 12 animals.
The 12 zodiac animals include the ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, pig, and rat.
Me and my family usually celebrate with our church, and our church basically puts on this huge show that has a dinner with like traditional Chinese food or Oriental Asian food. What we eat to celebrate are usually oranges and pomelos because they signify wealth and luck, and you want as much as you can get that day so it can last you for the year.
Cherry has given us a lot of information about Chinese New Year, but feel free to email her at the email address above. This has been Jackie Lee for Cen10 News.
Have you ever wondered how most fast food is so cheap? Here's Diego Guerrero with hidden costs of what you eat.
Living in the United States is definitely expensive. With healthcare and rent skyrocketing, it is no wonder that people are trying to save money wherever they can. On average, we eat out 19 times a month or 228 times per year. I'm guilty of it, I stop somewhere, the food looks good, it's easy, and it's cheap, so what's the danger in it? But for many people, it's actually the price of it. They look at $6 and they don't think much of it. $6 here or there, it won't add up, but it does add up. These low prices can actually make you spend more because you feel like you're not spending that much money at all. If you had invested this money, which is in the stock market with an 8% return, you'd be making around $240 per year. But it's not only the money you're losing out on, it's also the money that you're going to spend because of it. Eating out at restaurants can cause high cholesterol or blood pressure issues, and you're going to have to go to a doctor for this, and that tab, I can assure you, is going to run way up. A study found that millennials spend the same amount of money on coffee that they have saved in their bank accounts. So I'm not asking you to start making more money or cut out restaurants completely from your life, but many people do say that, instead of going out to eat 19 times a month, maybe save it to once or twice, make it a special occasion. Think about what you could have done with those $180,000 that you spent in your lifetime eating fast food. I know what I would have done. There's so many things.
You guys ready to hear some really important information? Yeah, me neither. I think 2020 was enough. Here's Sid with an entire minute of useless facts.
Our brain stores up to 950 sentences of useless information per year. Here's a couple more to add to that list. Did you know that Coca-Cola was originally green? It had later been dyed brown to give it the color that it is today. More money is printed for Monopoly, the board game, than for the US National Treasury. It is possible to turn peanut butter into diamonds. The opposite sides of a die always add up to 7. Mulan has the highest kill count of any Disney character. There's a city called Rome on every continent except for Antarctica. Originally, movie trailers were shown after a movie, hence the name movie trailers. A sloth can hold its breath longer than a dolphin. Most pandas in the world are on loan from China. The most common password in the world is 123456. Alaska is the only state whose name can be typed on one row of the keyboard. These were some of the facts that you probably never care about and are going to forget in a couple of days. Thank you for letting me waste your time. This was Sid Shah for Cen10 News.
Are you struggling with what to get your loved one for Valentine's Day? Eaton Adams has you covered.
Hey guys, it's Ian Adams here with Cen10 News. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a gift for your Valentine. Now, of course, the one thing that you need for a Valentine's Day gift is candy. Now, the next thing we need is a stuffed animal. Now, where do we get a stuffed animal in Walmart? Well, I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so we haven't been able to find a stuffed animal yet, but I feel like we're really close. Okay, so the last thing that we need for the perfect gift is a card. Alright guys, today, now that we have all the ingredients, it's time to put them all together to create the perfect gift. So now we need all the things that we got. So first I need the stuffed animal, the card, and now the candy. Next we need the bowl and the whisk. Give me that. Alright, now it's time to put everything together into the bowl. First, the stuffed animal. Next, the card. And now, the candy. Now, let's preheat this bad boy and put it in the oven. Now that we put everything in the oven, it's been a couple minutes, so let's see how it's doing. Ah, perfect. So we have the bear here with the candy and the card. So let's see what the card says, shall we? This has been Ian Adams with Cen10 News.
That's all for today, Titans. For more news and information, go to www.cen10news.com or follow us on Twitter and Instagram @Cen10News. See you next time, Titans.